are the Voices of Liberty.
This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island, from Redwood Forest to the ocean water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island, from Redwood Forest to the ocean water. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking on the highway, I saw a bus lead out in the skyway. I saw the lonely and golden valley there. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California. This land is from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. We are the Voices of Liberty, and we want to welcome you to our home, the American Adventure. Now, before we get started with the show, we just want to let everyone know that the best place to hear our music is actually going to be underneath this dome. The dome over our head enhances our sound quite a bit, and you'll hear us better. So I do encourage you, if you feel comfortable enough, if you're underneath the balcony or against the pillar, to come on in and have a seat on the ground up to the edge of this red circle. We have room for everyone here. Now, is everyone having a great time at the Festival of the Arts? Excellent. Well, we're having a wonderful day too. And since the early days of the film studio, songwriters have played a critical role in the development of Disney films. Now, one thing that Disney songwriters are known for is their ability to capture the heart and soul of a character in a single song.
I will hear their every story. Take hold of my own dream. Be as strong as the seas are stormy, and proud as an eagle's. Na 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 na.
inspired wonderful music. From generation to generation, we raise our voices in harmony, celebrating this beautiful land and all who call her home. One final story. Back in 1814, America was still involved in the War of 1812. Two young Americans, a doctor and a lawyer, were being held aboard a British battleship that was anchored in the Baltimore harbor just outside Fort McHenry. Now the Battle of Baltimore began, and from their vantage point, the two young Americans could do nothing but watch. They could see Fort McHenry in the distance, and as a bomb would burst over the fort, they could catch a glimpse of the American flag. You see, they knew that if that flag remained flying, the American dream was still alive. Well, the battle ended in the early morning hours, and because of the darkness, the outcome was uncertain. Uncertain until the next morning when the sun rose, revealing the stars and stripes still flying proudly. Well, one of the young men was so moved by all that he had seen that he pulled out an old envelope, and on the back he wrote some words in the form of a poem. Words that are still very familiar to us today. For you see, that young man's name was Francis Scott Key, and the words that he penned so long ago, we still proudly call our national anthem.
So proud.